Today, luxury SUVs are undoubtedly the most sought-after cars since they typically have practically all the features that buyers value the most. SUVs are among the best cars anyone would love to drive since they skillfully combine elegance and performance. It's challenging for buyers to locate models that stand apart from standard SUVs, as practically every car maker offers high-riding premium cars. That's why we'll be talking about the top 10 luxury SUVs in 2023 in today's video. Number 1 on the list is the Range Rover. The Range Rover encapsulates what a high-end SUV should be. It's the original posh off-roader, if you will, and continues to be one of the most coveted luxury vehicles available. When the going gets tough, few off-road vehicles are more capable. Nonetheless, the Range Rover's refinement and ride leave room for improvement thanks to considerable insulation and standard air suspension. Perhaps the availability of options is what counts to most buyers in this market. There are several different models in the diverse Range Rover lineup. Even while the standard Vogue model comes with a digital TV receiver and other luxuries, there are various higher specification lines available. In addition to the sporty SV Autobiography dynamic variant. Engines range from a 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel with 296 brake horsepower to a 557 bph supercharged 5.0 V8. While in between, you'll find a 345 diesel, a 394 brake horsepower 6-cylinder petrol, another supercharged V8 model with 518 horsepower, and even a plug-in hybrid version. Number 2 on the list is the Porsche Cayenne. Porsche's Cayenne is the solution for buyers looking for a big, luxurious SUV with some athletic heritage. Through 3 generations, it has swiftly become one of the most liked models for the company, and the most recent version is the best yet. It's challenging to consider the Cayenne to be a sporty vehicle given its size and weight. However, except the Lamborghini Urus, this Porsche is the closest you'll find to a large, luxury SUV that's enjoyable to drive fast. The top-of-the-line Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid is filled with 671 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. The entry-level 335 horsepower Cayenne nonetheless completes the benchmark sprint in around 6.2 seconds, with a top speed of 152 miles per hour, which is real supercar baiting territory. Furthermore, the Cayenne's roomy, well-made interior subtly incorporates 911-inspired details. Number 3 on the list is the Bentley Bentayga. In a very short period, the Bentley Bentayga has become the British company's best-selling vehicle. It makes up close to half of all Bentleys that are now being sold out of showrooms throughout the world. Although it has the same fundamental structure as the Porsche Cayenne, the finished product looks significantly different in metal. The interior of the Bentayga is crafted with the same level of quality as the Flying Spur and Continental GT, and owners have the option of unique personalization through Bentley's Mulliner division. Power is provided by a V8 or W12 engine or a V6 plug-in hybrid, in keeping with the brand's intentions for future electronification. All 3 provide plenty of power in different tunings, but the top-of-the-line Bentayga Speed's 6-liter W12 engine produces 626 brake horsepower and 900 newton-meters of torque. Number 4 on the list is the BMW X7. BMW already has one of the broadest SUV lineups in the industry, but the X7 allows the company to extend its reach even further, with prices for the 335 brake horsepower 6-cylinder X7 xDrive 40i model starting at just around £80,000. This was the Bavarian's brand first Range Rover-sized SUV. It sacrifices some quality to do this, but with the X7's cabin feel more closely akin to those of its smaller and saloon body siblings. Additionally, it won't go as far off-road as the Range Rover. However, for a vehicle of its size, it handles well on the road and, most importantly, has 7 seats. Because of this, it's wise to consider the X7 as an alternative for potential Porsche Cayenne customers who require more capacity than 5. Number 5 on the list is the Volvo XC90. The Volvo XC90 has been around for a while, yet still stands out as a superb luxury SUV and is also reasonably priced when compared to the competition. This is because the XC90's base price is roughly £59,000, and the top-of-the-line 385 brake horsepower plug-in hybrid T8 twin-engine Inscription Pro variant is still less expensive than the base price of the BMW X7. Nice to know. 4-cylinder engines are used throughout the whole XC90 lineup, so customers seeking a little more presence under the bonnet will need to search somewhere else. Although it's not the most agile SUV to drive, it's one of the most comfortable and will cost less to maintain than its competitors. It's one of the most modern-feeling options too, with a cool Scandinavian influence on the cabin design. Number 6 on the list is the Audi Q7. Since its introduction in 2007, the Audi Q7 has been popular in Britain, and the current model still possesses a lot of qualities that have made it such a success for the Audi brand. It costs the same as the Volvo XC90, but whereas the Volvo emphasizes comfort, the Audi is marketed as being sportier. This is evident not only in the way the 7-seater SUV looks on the outside and in, but also in the way it drives. For those who adore infotainment, the Audi is a fantastic pick because it's high on technology. Although not everyone prefers touchscreen technology, there's no disputing that the Q7's dual-screen setup with haptic feedback and consistently outstanding virtual cockpit display is one of the sharpest-looking and slickest infotainment setups available. Number 7 on the list is the Mercedes GLS. Longtime favorite personally here, the Mercedes GLS is the car to look at if size matters. When the $250,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan is taken out of the equation, you're left with one of the biggest SUVs on the market. The latest Mercedes flagship SUV is massive. It has enough space for 7 adults to travel in comfort. And they will because of all the vehicles in the lineup that come standard with air suspension. The new GLS is intended to be the S-Class of SUVs, according to Mercedes. While it isn't the face of the luxury SUV market the way the S-Class is in the limousine segment, there is a clear resemblance based solely on how refined the GLS is when it's moving. Few SUVs are better suited for long-distance travel, and when equipped with an optional off-road package, the GLS is also skilled off-road. Number 8 on the list is the Lamborghini Urus. The Urus isn't the first Lamborghini SUV, but it is the most significant model the company has introduced in a while. It's intending to bring in the kind of financial flow that Porsche has experienced since introducing the Cayenne. The Urus is based on the same platform as its Porsche-developed counterpart because Lamborghini is a member of the VW Group. It employs a 4-liter turbocharged V8 engine with 641 horsepower. That's also featured in the Bentley Bentayga and Cayenne, with a top speed of 190 miles per hour and the ability to sprint to 62 miles per hour from a stop in just 3.6 seconds. The Urus qualifies as one of the quickest SUVs in the world. Additionally, its supercar-worthy performance has some off-road capability. Number 9 on the list is the BMW iX. The BMW iX is the first-class electric SUV to be constructed on a specific EV platform, albeit it's not the brand's first electric SUV. With the rapidly expanding electric segment of the luxury SUV market, even though some may disagree with its appearance, the X-Drive 40, X-Drive 50, and the sportier M60 are the 3 available models, with each providing a battery range of up to 257, 380, and 357 miles respectively. With such reliable ranges, all models ought to be simple to live with daily. They also provide an incredible refined drive, lots of headspace and legroom, and a high level of general quality. With a curb weight of 2,440 kg, the iX is a hefty vehicle, so if you're expecting the typical BMW sportiness and agility, you might be dissatisfied. Lastly on the list is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan is, to put it simply, the most opulent SUV money can buy. The cost, which start at more than £250,000, reflect this, making it by far the most costly vehicle on the list. A 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 engine under the hood makes 950 newton-meters of torque and 536 brake horsepower. The company's first SUV is targeted less at chauffeurs and more at customers who will get behind the wheel. To that end, it's enjoyable to drive, and Rolls-Royce has worked hard to make the Cullinan more than simply a road-going behemoth. It's also incredibly capable off-road. That's the end of today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Do you think these vehicles deliver enough to be considered a luxury? Do you plan on getting any of them soon? Tell us what you think in the comments section below. What stood out to you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next one. Come join us. Bye for now.